Welcome to Mid-City Mall. This video is going to go by quickly, so I'll just say this before I give you a summary of the mall's history. Don't blink, or you'll miss it. For a small, obscure mall in Louisville, there is a write-up for Mid-City Mall, actually, and I encourage you to look more into it if you want to learn beyond the summary. Before the mall's conception, the property was home to a German Protestant orphanage which was founded in 1851 and would relocate to this property in 1902. In 1959, the orphanage grounds would be sold, and once the orphanage moved to another location, the building would be demolished and cleared for the Mid-City Mall in 1962. In a rare turn of events, I actually found a payphone that works. Sort of. You can hear your own voice feedback through the phone, but it's not connected to anything, so it's pretty much useless. The Mid-City Mall was a far more ambitious project during planning, with plans calling for a multi-story mall with a pool and penthouse apartments on top. However, plans were scaled back to a single-floor mall plus a basement level. Developed by Guy E. McGaughy Jr., apologies if I'm mispronouncing that, the mall would officially open in October 1962 and would host a modest 22 tenants with 180,000 square feet of leasable space. A grand opening ceremony was held for the mall, with Jefferson County Judge Marlowe Cook and Louisville Mayor at the time, William O. Cowger, attending the event. Again, apologies if I'm not pronouncing those names correctly. Although not much is specified, a lot has happened with the mall over its 60-year run. Long-running businesses have been present in the mall, with the Jewel Box having been in town since 1958 until its untimely demise in 2022. Winn-Dixie used to be in the mall as well, but would pull out of the Louisville market altogether one day. Today, a value market grocery stands in its place. The mall even has seen comedy clubs, thrift stores, shops, and a bar among other tenants come and go. The mall even survived decline in the 70s and 90s, a boycott in the 70s, the loss of a Zayre store as an anchor, and even at least one bankruptcy. The latest challenge this mall faces is in the form of Louisville's homeless and bum problem. And a side note, Louisville as a whole unfortunately has a pretty bad homeless problem. Today, a thrift store, a grocery store, a Family Dollar, a theater known as Baxter Avenue Film Works, a branch of the Louisville Public Library, and even a gym are present in the mall. It's a strange blend of commerce and community, and I love weird, quirky places like these. The gym has its share of bodybuilders and swole men who do weight laps around the mall basement, and even come up to the main floor. And although no children allowed, the theater still does well for itself. On paper, it looks like this mall is doing A-OK. You'll have to forgive me on the lack of a once around. The lot is just too tight and janky for that. And yes, this is a pretty small place even with the basement. But again, it is quite the quirky place, and I just couldn't resist visiting when I found out about it. Thanks for having me, Louisville, Kentucky. And until next time, this is Doomie Grunt wishing you and the Mid-City Mall farewell and good luck in this mad, mad, mad world.